It's Tim here, and check this out. Rocket Videos, where you can create full-blown videos by typing a prompt, selecting the type of video that you'd like to have. And once you've done that, check this out. It will create an outline for you. It will show you the characters. You can change the outline. And once you're satisfied, you simply continue to the next screen where you have a storyboard where you can modify everything. You can add voices to it. But even better, look at this. When you have an image and you want to re-render it, simply change the prompt and it will create another image for you. Want to change things on the image or remove objects? Simply open the editor where you can remove objects. Or maybe you want to add an object to a specific scene. But here's the coolest part, check this out. When you have an image, you simply click on generate video and it will generate a video from the image, making your videos come to life. And once you're satisfied, once you've chosen one of the hundreds of voices that we have for you, once everything is ready, check this out. Here you will have the option to add captions to your videos. You can choose the format of video that you want to use. You can add sound effects, video effects, and more, all in this editor. And that's just a short overview of what Rocket Videos is capable of. Hey there, and welcome to this demo of Rocket Videos. Now, Rocket Videos allows you to create videos from text. So right now you can see these videos, for example, have been created by users. You can open these videos under a heavy and it will show the videos for you. So here you can see these are really moving videos, and this will be rendered from images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it works. At the left side, you have your projects folder in here where you can see all the videos that you have created. And at the home screen, you can see videos that have been created by other users. Now to get started, you click on Create AI Video. And from here, you can describe your story. So it asks you to create a video about. So let's say a boy who could fly. You can come up with any kind of video that you want to create. And then here we can choose the language. So many languages are supported, as you can see. You simply select the language that you want to script to write. In the story part, you can decide what kind of video you'd like to create. So this could be a story, this could be an explainer video, a pitch video, a realty video, promo, or tutorial. In this case, I like to go with the story. And I also like to include characters. So if you do not want to have characters, you simply deselect this. And at the right side here, when you click on this magnifying glass, you can set the style preset. So what kind of style video would you like to create? So in this case, I like to create a cartoon video. And now I'm going to click on generate, and Rocket Videos will create an outline of the story for you that you can modify. So as you can see here, this is the outline of the story where you can make modifications if you like. So this is the whole outline. If you want to make changes, you simply click on this pencil. And that means that you can type anything you like here. In this case, I'm going to keep it the way it is, just for example purpose. And here you can also see the characters. So when you want to change a character, or you want to add a character, you can do that as well here at the right top. But let's say you want to change an existing character like Emma. You click on the pencil here, and here you can describe what kind of character you want to see. So I like to have long hair for her. So now it says curly hair, bright smile. But let's say we want to do curly long hair. And now you can see that we need to save this in order to make our changes. So we're going to click on save and regenerate image. And now it will create a new character for us based on how we set this up. So as you can see, now she has long hair with curls. Now on the left side, you can see the other settings that we already set before, like the story, the video type here. Also the style preset, we set that here to cartoon. But if you like, you can also change the orientation. You can do this later, by the way, as well. But you can set this to square video or portrait video. But let's go with a landscape video. And also you can enter special instructions. For example, you can say if you do not want to have on-screen dialogues, you can do it like this. Do not include dialogues for on-screen characters. Or maybe you want to have female narration here. Or you want to have something specific. Then you can add the instructions in here so that this will be used in the script. So let's save this. And then on the next page, it will create the whole storyboard for you. So as you can see here, the storyboard is opening and it's going to create the videos for us. Basically, it starts with images, but you can create videos from these images. I'm going to show you that in a second, how that works. But you can see here, the videos are being rendered. Here's the boy that can fly. You can see his wings here. The story unfolds here when we scroll down. And this is the whole story. As you can see in here, the boy is really flying. And it ends here at the end of the video. Now, each part here is a scene. So this is the dreamy swing. That's the first scene of the outline. This is the second scene here, the cliff edge, as you can see. And you can modify each scene. So there are now two scenes inside of one scene, as you can see here. And if you want to make changes, you can do that on the fly. So this is the first image. And here you can see the prompt of the image is Daniel sits on the swing, his eyes fixed on the sky, lost in thoughts of flight. Now, let's say you want to re-render this image or you're not happy with the results. Sometimes AI creates images that are not exactly the way you like to have them. Then you can change this prompt in here. So you can say he stands, for example, stands on the swing. And then also here, the location, when you click on location, you can see that this is in Daniel's backyard, soft natural daylight and clear and sunny. But you can also say it's on a rainy day. And this is just for example purpose. And you can also say here, the shot is a close-up, but you can also say, for example, I want to have a medium shot or a wide shot, or maybe from above. But let's go with a medium shot here. And then what you can do is you can click on regenerate media, and this will regenerate a new image for you. As you can see, now he's standing on the swing. Now we can do more. When you want to edit this media, so for example, let's say I'm very happy with this image, but when I click on edit media, I can see there is also here another swing, which I don't want to have on this image, on this part of the video. Specifically for this, we have created generated fill. So when I click on generated fill, I can do a few things. I can do in paint. That means that I can add elements to this picture. And I can also erase parts. So when I click on the erase part here, I can select this part of the video. I can also make my brush bigger. So I can say, okay, this is my brush and I'm gonna delete the parts in here. You see that? So now I'm selecting this part of the image and I'm gonna click on generate, and that will remove this part of the video or the image, just how you want to mention it. And as you can see right now, we have modified the image. And at the right side of the screen here, you can also see the other images, the previous images. So this was the first image, this was the second, and this was the third image. And we can also add elements to this picture. So let's say we want to add something in here. Then we can say in paint, and we can say here, let's in paint this, and it's white, so it's a little bit hard to see. Let's make this brush big, and I'm going to brush here. You can see when I'm over the green here, you can see that. Let's make this big like this. Then I can enter a prompt in here. So I can say a yellow sun, yellow bright sun. And I'm going to click on generate. And there you go. Well, in this case, it didn't work out really well. Maybe that's because I didn't select everything. And this is a kind of a hard one to see with my brush. But yeah, that's how it works. You can basically add anything. So anyway, you will be able to add elements to your picture. I'm going to show it into another example of that in another picture with a better background. So this is the part where you can edit media. Now, what you also can do here when we scroll down here, Let's say we are happy with a current image, and let me show a good example here. And maybe this is a good example. Let's say we want to create a video out of this image. Then what you can do here is you can click on generate video. And what that will do is it will take the current image and generate a video of that image. Now that's going to take a little time to process. So the video is ready now. So when I click on play here, look at this. It created a video from an image. Now you can see here, sometimes it messes up the image. Then what you can do is you can regenerate the image again. So you can regenerate the video again, and it's going to give it another try. And there you go, the video is ready. And when I click on play, you can see that the image has become a video now. So as you can see, it generates a video from an existing image here. Very cool, isn't it? So sometimes it messes up, and if it does that, you simply click on regenerate video and it will redo the video, creating another video for you. You can always go back here to edit media, where you can see the previous models that you have rendered inside of RocketVideos. And let's say you want to go with the picture again, you simply select the one that you want to use and click on set as default. And now it will use that picture as default. Then the next thing that you want to do is you want to change the voiceovers and check the voiceovers. So you can see here, this is a narrator-based story. So here you can see this is the narrator that said, "What if you could fly? Dreams are born in moments like these." So that's for each scene here. And now you can see here in this part of the video, the voiceover says, "In the face of the unknown, courage finds its wings. Where the earth ends, dreams take flight." So you can see the voiceover, and if you want to change that part, you can simply click on this pencil. You can make the changes in here, and you can click on save and generate. In this case, I'm going to keep it the way it is. But when you're happy, you can click here on generate voiceover. But before you do that, you first want to make changes to the voiceover. So for example, this is Daniel. When I click the play button,
cloth masks are most effective at filtering.
So right now you can see that this is Daniel. Now, if you want to change Daniel's voice, you click on change speaker here on this pencil here, and this will open all the voiceovers for you. Now you can favorite voiceovers like I've done here. You can listen to them.
The Matrix series is a classic sci-fi action franchise that explores the...
As you can see, these are very, very good voices. And I already added favorites. So when I click on show favorites, it shows my favorites that I can listen to.
The mountaintop was Paul's escape. The city a distant memory below.
So I can select this voice. And now this voice belongs to Daniel. I can do the same thing for Emma here. I can click on the pencil and I can say, for example, I want to have a female voice here. And I can do Emma.
Feel the zest of the tropics.
So I can choose Emma here. Another thing that I can do is we also have 11 Labs voices available. So when I enable this, it will show, and I need to set this to all genders here. It will show my 11 Labs voices that I can pick as well. So you can connect your 11 Labs as well. So 11 Labs allows you to clone your voice. And that means that you can even use your own voice in your stories. In this case, I go with the favorites, or I go with the female voices here. Let's go for Emma. And I'm going to click on select voice. And the narrator here, I'm going to select a narrator as well. I'm going to select my favorite voices. And let's say we're going to do Lewis, select voice. And now I'm going to click on generate voiceover. And this will generate the voiceover for all the scenes for me. As you can see, this goes pretty quickly, 83%. And now it's ready. So here you can also play the voiceover. So what if you could fly?
What if you could fly? Dreams are born in moments like these.
So that was the narrator. And you can hear all of them here.
In the face of the unknown, courage finds its wings.
And if you want to make changes, again, you simply click on this pencil here, and then you click on save and generate, and it will regenerate the voiceover for you. Now, between each slide here, we call it slides, you can also add a pause. You can see that in here, add a pause, and you can set the duration here. So this will be visible in the timeline. So when I click save and I go next, before I do that, I can also change the background music. If you want to have background music, you can go through our library of music in here. You can play the music and you can add the music. In this case, I'm going to delete the music here and I'm going to click on save and I'm going to click next. And this will open the video editor for you where you see the whole story. So when I play the story now.
What if you could fly? Dreams are born in moments like these. In the face of the unknown, courage finds its wings.
And when we fast forward here to this scene, you can also see that the image that we generated a video, it goes like this.
Sometimes just believing is enough. Gravity bends to...
So on this screen, you will be able to change the subtitles. So right now it's these subtitles, but you can change them here to the presets that we've created for you here, as you can see. But you can also change these subtitles. When you go up here, you can customize these. And here you can enable all the different options. You can set the font style here. Do you see that? You can make it underline if you like to. You can make the text case. You can set all to capitals, for example. Or you can align to the left or to the center. You can change the text color in here. If you want to make this red, you can do the letter spacing, line height. You can set the width of the captions. You can set the lines. If you want to have 3 lines, you can do that. 2 lines, maybe 1 line here. You can set the rotation scale. You can make the animation visible or maybe hidden. You can fade this. There are all kinds of settings. You simply need to play with this. You can add font shadow. If you want to add a font shadow, you simply choose the color in here and it will add a shadow to your fonts as well. So let's say we're going to do 1 and 1 and we're going to blur this 3. And now we have font shadow to our fonts. You can do active word animation, so the words pop up. Look at this when I play the video.
What if you could fly? Dreams are born in moments.
So now everything pops up. You could do an active backgrounds animation. So you can say, I want to make that slide. And again,
like
things will change them. You can do an active word background color. So let's say we want to make this blue. And now when we play the video.
In the face of the unknown.
You can see it's basically unlimited what you can create here. The active background color, you can make this a color. So if you want to make this green, I mean, it's crazy how it looks right now, but just show you
courage finds its wings.
What is possible here. So that's the subtitles here. You can also add music, so you can go through the music library. You simply click on the plus here and it will be added to your timeline. You can set the volume in here of the music track. You can also add sounds. So let's say you want to have a swoosh when he's flying here. So he's flying through the air. Let's say in this part, you can simply go to sounds here and you can do swoosh. For example, you search for swoosh. Let's say we like this one. You click on the plus and the swoosh has been added to the video. And when we play the video, well, that's a lot. It's the music as well. So you can lower the volume of the music in here. So when we do it again.
From above, we find...
You see? And you can set the volume of the sounds as well. So you simply select the swoosh here. You can set the volume of the swoosh. So basically you can edit your video in here. Also, you can replace your media. So let's say this is the media. You select the media here and you want to replace that. You want to add this one. You simply click on this one and look at this. You have this replaced with another scene. You can also upload your own videos. So if you want to replace this with your own video, you can do that as well. And also there's an offset in here. So if you select a video, and let's say you want to do portrait here, because you can select square and portrait in here. You can also select the video and you can say here, I want to have this offset from the left to the right. So let's say you have a picture that's like this. You can simply move it so that it's centered on the screen like this. And that works only with square here and with portrait, of course. Also transitions. So when you go to the transition tab here, you select the video. And once you've selected the video, you can choose the transition. So we have different transitions in our video editor as well. So you could do a dynamic slide, for example. So when we play the video, it will be a dynamic slide like this.
From above, we find new perspectives.
So for each slide, you can add an animation, but you can also say, for example, if you want to add this dynamic slide to all the scenes here, you can say, I want to apply this to everything. And this will be applied to all slides. And now every slide in here will have this effect. So when we play this video here,
in the face of the unknown, courage finds its wings. Where the earth,
it now has all the same effects. Now, once you're ready, you can simply save your video here. And then you can click on export, and now it will export your video, and it will be ready on the dashboard here. So now you can see this one is rendering, and when you refresh your screen, your video will be available, and there will be a download button here where you can download your video. And that's basically, in a quick run through, what RocketVideos AI is all about. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create consistent characters for your videos. So for example here, this is a character that we created when we created our project. But let's say you want to add another scene to your video here. You click the plus button and you want to generate new media here. So what you can do here is you can type your prompt. Now, when you type the add sign here, you can see the different characters for this video. So in this case, it was Joel Baker. So we type add Joel Baker here, and we can see that also in his timeline. You can see here, this is Joel Baker, and you can see that add Joel Baker. So when you type add Joel Baker, you can type the rest of the prompt sitting in the office, at the office. Behind his laptop. And then in the shot or in the location, when you open this one, it will automatically duplicate the previous slide that we duplicated here, that we plussed at the right side. So if you want to change the lighting, you can do that. In this case, I would keep it the way it is. So right now we've set Joel Baker sitting at the office behind his laptop. You can change the shot here if you like to do a wide shot from below, above, etc. But now when we generate media here, it will create a consistent character of Joel. As you can see, now we have Joel here, and that's the same Joel that we see here. And this is how you can create consistent characters for your videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create videos from images. Now, by default, RocketVideos create images for your projects, but you can create videos. So for example, you can see this is an image, but this is a video created from an image. Now, sometimes it does a bit strange things, but this was a magical garden, so it created some kind of magical garden here. Here is another example here. This was an image first. And when we open this image, you can see that under edit media, you can see this was the original image. And this was the video that it created. Now, to create a video from an image, you simply select the image. Now, sometimes it's a little bit difficult for the AI to render a video from an image. But from wide shots, for example, I think this is a good example where it will be able to create a nice video from an image. So let's click on generate and let's see what it creates. And actually, when there are no people in it, it even does a better job. So like this garden, this can be a beautiful video. So when I click on generate video, it's going to generate a video for me. So both videos have been rendered. I've refreshed my screen here. Let me see. Yeah, there they are. And this takes a little while to render the videos from an image. So when you don't see it, you can refresh the screen. It will refresh itself. But just to be sure it was refreshed, I refreshed my screen. Now, when we play this video here, look at this. This is the video that it created from this single image. So it's kind of panning around these kids. And this is the other video. As you can see, it's nicely flying. It's hovering over this garden, and it created a video from the image. And if you're not satisfied with the results, for example, the first video that I showed you here, it did a weird thing at the end, right? So what you can do is you can click on regenerate video, and it will regenerate a new video. It's going to ask you which photo you'd like to use. So as you can see, I've used multiple photos in here, and you can select the one that you'd like to use. So I like to use the same one again, and it's regenerating a new video for me. Now keep in mind that rendering the videos will cost you more credits than keeping it an image only. And there you go, there is the new video. So let's see what it created from the image. So yeah, like I said, sometimes AI is having a difficult job to create a nice video from an image, and you will get an eye for it, which images work really well. Like hovering over something, flying over something always works really well. Here's another one. You see? Like the small things. Most of the time when people are having to walk or do strange things, that's where it becomes a little bit more difficult. But yeah, this is how you can create videos from images. In this video, I'm going to show you how to position your videos. And this is specifically useful, or you're going to need this, when you change your project from a landscape, for example, to a portrait video. As you can see, I'm switching here on the fly. And let's say I want to change the position of this video. Then what you need to do is you need to select the video here on the timeline. And this will open here an editor at the left side. Here you have a slider where you can move to the left and the right. And look at this. Now you can position your video to the left and the right to make it better fit to your project. So for example, here we have another one. We simply select the video and we set the offset here correctly. And this is how you position your videos to make them look good on all devices. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can replace existing media for your own media, where you can upload your own images, your own videos, or maybe you want to use videos from other projects that you've created or images from other projects. I'm going to show you all of that in this single video. So the first way to use your own media is to open the storyboard editor like you're seeing right here. And if you want to change this media for this man, for example, you want to have this a young boy, you can click on Edit Media here. And at the bottom here, you see Upload. So when you click on Upload, you will be able to upload your own files. So in this case, I've got this cool Superman guy that I want to upload. So you can upload this to Rocket Videos, and then you can select it. It's automatically selected. So when I close this window, you can see now my own video is being used in my video project. Another option, if you want to edit media or add your own media, is you click on Edit Media and you click on Upload. And here you upload your own file. And let's say we want to have this ice cream here that we want to upload. You simply click on Open, and this will use your own ice cream image. So this is an image right now. So when we close this window, you can see this is now an image of ice cream here. What we can do now is we can generate a video from our ice cream image. So this is an uploaded image from our own computer that we can now generate a video for. And the video is ready, and when we play the video, look at this. We've now created a video from our own image that can be used in our timeline. Now, this is the first way to replace media with your own media. Another way is to go to your timeline. So let's say we are editing this timeline. What you can do is, let's say you want to replace this ice cream for another ice cream. Then what you can do is you can use the uploaded files that you've uploaded before here. So you can say, I'm going to replace this. So when I click on this file here, it's being replaced. And now when we play the video,
Is there anything more tempting than a swirl?
you can see now it's being added to our video editor. Another way to add your own media is to click on plus here, upload media. And then from here, you can upload your own media. So let's say we want to add this rainbow here. You can also open this and upload this to your library here. So now it's a rainbow here. It's being replaced by a rainbow. Now, when you scroll here, you'll also see that we have all the other media in here. So what you're seeing right here are the images from all the other projects that you have created. So let's say you want to switch back to the original ice cream. You can simply click on this and now your ice cream has been replaced. Want to take a look at the picture, you click on this and you can see, okay, this is this kind of image and you can replace that. And this is the way you can go through your existing media and yeah, you can add your own media to your videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add transitions to your videos. So for example, when you play a video, slide may do nothing.
We move swiftly
Like this.
with precision. Every step counts.
Your back
And this is already a image that has been rendered to a video. So
as always.
you don't like to have a transition on this specific slide, but on this slide or scene, you can see this is a still image.
We move swiftly.
So it's nice to add a transition to make this come to life. Now to do so, you select the clip and on the top here, you go to the second tab, which is called transition. And from here, we have different transitions. So when you hover over them, you can see how they look like. We have slide transitions. We have dynamic slides here, floating slide. And you just need to try them out, what you like, which one you like. Personally, I think it's the zoom blur, which I really like. So they zoomed out and zoom in. So to use that, you simply click it. And now you can see it's zoomed in, but it will zoom out. So when I play this video again, look what happens.
We move swiftly with precision. Every step counts.
So you can change this if you want to do another slide here. You can say, okay, I want to have, for example, let's say here, which one? The dynamic slide, this one. This is a really dynamic one for a specific style video.
We move swiftly with
You can see
precision.
now it moves like
Every
this.
step.
So you simply need to play with these transitions to see which one you like. Now let's say you want to apply one of the transitions to all the slides. You can simply select the first slide or any slide basically. And let's say you like the one that we just used. So you like the floating slide or maybe the impact slide. Let's say we want to do the impact slide. You simply select it, you go to the top here and you click on apply to all. And here you need to confirm that you want to apply this style to all slides. So when you do this, now every slide will have the same effect here. So when we play the video,
In the heart of the mist, a brave knight and his loyal friends prepare to face their destiny.
you can see there it jumped on. Now this is not the best effect to show this. So let me do another one here. So let's go for the dynamic slide and do exactly the same. Apply to all, yes. And now when we play the video, you can see every slide will have the dynamic one.
In the heart of the mist, a brave knight and his loyal friends prepare to face their destiny.
This armor has withstood many battles.
And that is how you can add transitions to your videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add sounds to your videos. To do so, you need to open your video project, and on the left menu, you'll find the option to add sounds. So when you click this button here, you have a library with hundreds or maybe thousands of sounds that you can use and add to your video. So for example, here in this video here, you can see there's a campfire. So let's say you want to add a fire sound to your video. You simply search for fire and then listen to it. That's not a good one. So let's say, or big fire. So this is ignition. So you need to go through the list to find the sound that you'd like to use. So let's say here, this one, big fire burning. This is a nice one. So it's lighting up the fire. You press the plus button here and you can see it has been added to your timeline. So when we play the video here,
remembering the joyful days that seem so far away.
so you can see here that the fire, the sound has been played here, but maybe you think, hey, the sound is too loud. So what you can do is you select the audio file and then you can set the volume here at the top as well. So you can set this to 50%, for example.
Remembering the joyful days that seem so far.
And that's how you change the volumes of the sound. Now you can add multiple sounds. So when you go through your videos and let's say you want to do something else. Let's say this is the night and you want to do something with night. You search for night here and here. I think this is a nice one. You can click on the plus button and you can see here it has been added to your timeline. And again, you can select it, change the volume in here and play the video.
This could lead me somewhere.
Nature leaves.
As you can see, this is how you add sound effects to your videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add music to your video projects. Normally, when you create a project, music will be added. You can add that at the start, but if you haven't done that or you want to change the music, you can do that by navigating to the left menu here by clicking on music. This will open the music library for you that you can add to your timeline. So first of all, you can play the music files in here by clicking the play button. And you can scroll down to listen to all the tracks. If you click on next here, it will expand the list with more tracks. So when you do so, you can see you can scroll down and scroll down to listen to more tracks. Another way to search for music is by using the search box and by typing what kind of music you would like to add. So for example, scary here, you can say something like this. And if you like to add that to your track, you simply click on the plus button here. And as you can see here, the audio track has been added to your video. Another way to add music is to upload your music here by simply uploading your file. As you can see, I already uploaded a few tracks in here. You can simply click them and they will be used in your video project. Now, when you play the video,
What would you do if you were lost?
You can see that the music is playing. Now, if you want to change the volume of the music, you can do that here at the top. So you can set this to 10%, for example, to have it really in the background.
In the wild. The jungle.
Or if you want to have a lot of music, you put the slider to the right here.
Echoes with the sounds of nature.
As you can see here. And that's how you can add music to your track. And if you want to delete music, you simply click on this top trash bin here. And it's asking you if you want to remove it. You click on remove and the music has been removed from your audio track. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add captions to your video. Now, in order to add captions, you need to open your project. You can do that by clicking on these three dots and go to Edit Video. Now, of course, your video must have captions or must have a voiceover in order to be able to enable the captions. Like this video, for example.
What would you do if you were lost?
Has no captions at this moment. Now, to enable the captions, normally they are enabled by default. You go here to the left menu and you click on Subtitle. That will open this menu here where you can choose between the different styles. So you can pick one that you like. As you can see, the subtitles and the captions are changing on the fly. Now, the cool thing is that you can also modify these captions if you like to. To do so, you scroll to the top and you go to Customize. And another way to enable your captions is to go to Enable Subtitles. So you go to the second tab here, Enable Subtitles, and you enable this part here. Then your subtitles will also be enabled. Now we already enabled them by the presets. On this screen here, you can modify your subtitles or your captions. If you want to change the color, simply click on text color, and as you can see here, it's changing. Now you might notice here that it has two colors now. It's Lost In has the white font, and then the Wild has the red font. And that's because, let me show you that here, we have an active word color enabled. So you can disable that. Now everything is red. Or you can enable active words. So those are the words that are being spoken. So basically, you can change everything here. It's very flexible. You can literally make hundreds of different kind of subtitles and simply play with it. So for example, we also have an active word background color. So when you click on the plus here, you can say, for example, I want to have a black background here. Or maybe you want to have a green background. And you can see, like in the Wild, if you want to make this green or yellow or whatever color you prefer, you can change this. Or maybe you want to have this black, so it's always visible. You can also set the active background animation. So you can say, I want to have this fade. So when you play the video now,
In the wild, the jungle echoes with the sounds of nature.
you can see that there's a black behind the word, the nature here. So you need to change here the background color, for example, to another color here, and make sure if you do not see any changes that the transparency is set to 0. So right now you can see it's changing in here as well. So there are many changes available, as you can see here, that you can modify. You can make animations visible or hidden. You can make page animation. You can fade, pop, all different kind of effects. You can also change the position of your subtitles. And let's make the text color. Let's make this white because that looks better. And actually also let's get rid of the red background color because that makes no sense right now. But you can see you can make so many different changes in here. You can rotate. So here you need to add a number. So 4, for example, or you can also do -4. Then it goes the other way around. You can also simply set this to 0 again, and then it will be just the way it was. Also the width, if you like to make it smaller, you can do that in here. But this is how you can add captions to your videos. You can make all the changes in here, or you can simply choose one of the presets. As you can see, it's back to the original presets in here. And that's how you add captions to your videos.